Next time someone knocks on your door, make sure you know who it is before you answer. Two women in South Nashville opened their door to a complete stranger. And what happened next landed one man in jail. In a News Channel 5 exclusive, our Jennifer Reyes sat down with one of the victims.
When someone comes knocking on Fancelita Fish's door, she always makes sure to look through the peephole or the window so she knows who she's dealing with. But she says nothing could have prepared her for what came knocking on her door Saturday night.
I heard a knock on my door, and I assumed it was my neighbor coming to check on me. It was not. It was him returning.
She's talking about this guy, 38-year-old George Velasquez Pacheco, who is now accused of attempted aggravated burglary after police say he walked around this apartment complex on Welshwood Drive, knocking on random doors and asking women to have sex with him for money.
Would I be interested in receiving $200? So, and then he asked twice, and I told him he needs to leave before I call the cops on him.
Velasquez Pacheco left, but he didn't make it very far from Fancelita's apartment. Police say after he was done harassing residents of that building, he walked over to Building D, where he tried to force his way into an apartment unit, and things got pretty scary because there was a baby inside. The woman in this case was able to push him out of her apartment and told police Velasquez Pacheco continued knocking on people's doors until he was finally arrested. A sigh of relief for Fancelita Fish, who says things would have been different for her had her children been home when this happened.
And he begged for me not to call the police. And my neighbor, I looked across and he was already in the process of calling.
She says while this was a scary situation, she's thankful for her neighbors who were looking out for her when a stranger came knocking on her door.
I wouldn't suggest opening doors to people unless you know exactly who they are.
In South Nashville, Jennifer Reyes, News Channel 5 HD.
Neighbors say Velasquez Pacheco does not live in that apartment complex. Police tell us he's still in jail tonight. He faces 4 separate charges, including soliciting prostitution and resisting arrest.